welcome to another episode of Simply Spiritual. How's it going? I'm Audrey and welcome to my channel. If you're first tuning into my channel, just know that I am an intuitive, psychic, healer, hypnotherapist. I run my own website and business, www.itsyouruniverse.com, where I offer intuitive readings to you fine people out there. So if you're interested in getting a reading, please make sure that you check out the website and book a session with me. And right now, because of the coronavirus, my rates are super duper cheap. And I'm offering a significant discount for those who are struggling and are in need. So please make sure you take advantage of my special offers as they're due to expire April 1st, but it really depends on the situation if we feel like we need to extend it. All right, so I wanted to go ahead and offer some insight as far as the new month coming up ahead for April 2020. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have been kind of worried about what's to come or if we're gonna get out of this anytime soon. So I wanted to kind of give the breakdown from you from an intuitive standpoint, as well as doing some tarot to see exactly what's gonna be happening. So here we go. Okay, so I did the spread earlier and I wanted to kind of like assess it myself to see what was coming up. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of break down the cards for you guys so that way you can kind of have an understanding of how I'm interpreting it. Now, if you're already a tarot reader or you're familiar with the tarot, I mean, obviously tarot is about interpretation anyway, so you'll probably see it in a different way. I'm just going to go off how I see it. So, yeah. Okay, so first of all, Two of Pentacles. All right, so this is boiling down to a couple of choices. Because it's Pentacles, I feel like this is a financial issue. My sense that the beginning of April, or even maybe towards the end of this month of March, this is probably having to do with something with the stimulus package that's going on, because you've got the Democrats and the Republicans fighting about like what stipulations are going to be in this deal, how the money is going to get out, blah, blah, blah. So I think that this is basically some things that they're going to work on, probably, again, like I said, towards the end of this month. And so hopefully by April, we will see some sort of benefit that comes out of it. Second of all, though, is that I do see the High Priestess here, which is a little concerning. So usually when you see the High Priestess involved, and it really depends on how you interpret it, but I kind of see this more on the lines of there are not so good intentions behind this bill, okay? And I'm not here to pick sides, okay? Like I mentioned in my last video, I'm pretty independent, so I'm not gonna necessarily take sides. I think they're both wings from the same bird. So, and I honestly, in my personal opinion, I really don't feel like these people have our best interest in mind. It seems to be for political gain of some sort. I think there are benefits to the stimulus package as far as like, okay, we do need to help out the American people, but I really feel like there's also some sort of political gain as far as adding extra stuff that doesn't need to be added right now. And it's like, okay, we really need to focus on helping people, and that doesn't seem to be their interest. So I'm seeing the High Priestess here as like ulterior motives. Like they're really not, again, taking our best interest in mind. The Knight of Wands, I feel like this does have to do with our home situation. Here you go. It's in reverse. And then next to that, we've got the Eight of Swords, which is almost kind of like an imprisonment card. So I feel like we're still gonna be in lockdown in the month of April, unfortunately. In fact, there may even be like more of a secure lockdown. So there could be more enforcement around that. It could end up stripping away some of our essential rights or freedoms, which is kind of a little unnerving. I'm really hoping this doesn't come to a point where we have like a military intervention or martial law. I know I kind of touched on that a little bit in my last video. I still kind of feel that. I kind of sense that there could be stronger intervention here. And no, it's not about people not staying home, okay? If you just look at the statistics, CDC, all of this stuff, the healthcare officials, if you actually just do your research, you being outside does not really make an impact on how this virus spreads. How viruses spread is gatherings inside of enclosed buildings. So if you're out partying at your homie's house every night and there's like 20, 30 people there, you know, even being at the grocery store, you are more likely to contract the virus there because there are numerous people that hang out at the grocery store. But you're still allowed to go to the grocery store, but you're gonna contract the virus at the grocery store as opposed to going on a hike outside. So people that are tripping about like, you shouldn't be hiking, you shouldn't be at the beach, stop. Stop! It's fine, like it's up in the air. It's not gonna get you. It's not this big scary murder, all right? I keep stressing this, like, it's fine. Go outside. Just stay away from large groups of people. Keep the 6-foot distance thing going. You know, we need fresh air. We can't be in prison. So I have a feeling that, you know, due to the ignorance of some people and even officials, this could present a problem, you know, and especially Newsom could see, oh, you guys are hanging out outside too much, so let's really lock you down. It might be a situation like that. I'm really hoping not. The next thing I do see here is I do see money cards. So I feel like this could be a bit of a silver lining. I do see a King of Pentacles. I feel like this probably does have to do with President Trump. You know, he would be the King of Pentacles in this case. Somebody with authority, somebody with money. And I do have the Seven of Pentacles here too, which is good. So I feel that they may end up finding some sort of negotiation to help, you know, at least boost the economy. I really get the sense that he is going to want to send people back to work a lot sooner than other people are hoping. I have a really strong feeling that's going to be blocked. I do see a Devil card here too. So again, I see so many ulterior motives happening behind the scenes. Honestly, in my personal opinion, I believe Trump is actually trying to look out for us and do what's right, okay? And I know he gets a lot of criticism from this, but I honestly think he is really looking out for us. And I do think that there are some bad hombres behind the scenes that, again, are trying to push some sort of agenda here, and they are playing on the fears of American people to get what they want. And this is something that we all need to be super cognizant about. Again, I've got like the Page of Pentacles in reverse. I see the Knight of Pentacles. So again, and then seeing this Devil card like smack in the middle of all these pentacles, all these money. There's definitely going to be this back and forth when it comes to our economy, you know, people losing money as far as businesses and individuals go. I think there are probably going to be more job losses happening in the month of April, which is really super duper going to suck. And I feel like the economy is going to take even more of a nosedive in April, if I'm not afraid. If we're not able to return to work in the month of April, this is going to be bad. All right, and I'm just gonna be real with y'all. It's gonna be bad, and it's really gonna be detrimental to a lot of people and a lot of lives out there. And in fact, if we don't get back to work soon, there are gonna be so many more lives lost. There's gonna be so many more negative consequences that happen from this as opposed to the virus itself, okay? So this is something that people are not understanding. You know, if Trump wants us to get back to work, there's nothing wrong with that. And in fact, he is looking out for us and the economy and the country. But locking us down any more than we need to be, it's going to be more detrimental. You have the Temperance card. So I feel like this is about finding balance within this country. And again, this is going to be coming up to like negotiations, making agreements, really just deciding that, okay, let's work together, which is good. So Temperance is a card of finding balance. I also see this as a card of patience. So I think that collectively, we all really need to have patience during this time and know that it's going to work out. Like, we'll be okay. All right. But again, I can't stress enough. Stop arguing with each other. Seriously, no matter who you are out there, stop it. Stop blaming things on the president. Stop blaming things on Democrats. Stop blaming things on Republicans. Like, again, we need to work together collectively so we could get out of this mess. All right. And then more than likely by the end of April going into the first week of May, we could start seeing people go back to work. My predictions for April are that they're going to start working on the stimulus package. Some shady business is going to go down. And then it's probably going to be a pretty rough month for the majority of us. But towards the end of the month, we should start to see some improvements, some silver linings, and hopefully returning back to work and re-stimulating the economy. So, fingers crossed. Again, got to work together, be loving to one another, stop fighting. I've just been seeing so many arguments and fighting on social networking, and it really needs to stop. So we're not getting anywhere, and we're just perpetuating more fear. We're perpetuating hate and anger, resentment, and collectively that's just not good for any of us, and it's really going to backtrack us. So let's be cool to one another, all right? Thank you so much for watching my video. And like I said, if you are wanting a personal reading, please go to my website at itsyouruniverse.com. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my video. Share this with your friends and family and whomever else. You're in quarantine, you have nothing better to do, so like and share and watch and enjoy. All right. Okay, thank you. And until next time, I will check you later. Bye.